Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. We have now on the PlayStation 5 Pro a brand new 40 FPS mode, and we have also the option to turn off PSSR. But before we start, as always, do me a big favor, like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much, and now let's go back to the video. And in this video, I'm just focusing on the PlayStation 5 Pro version of Alan Wake 2 because the new 40 FPS balanced mode is just available for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Keep in mind that in order to use the new 40 FPS balanced mode, you must have a 120 Hz screen. And of course, we're talking about PSSR in Alan Wake 2 because now with the latest patch, we have the option to turn it on and off. So let's start with the brand new 40 FPS mode what we now have, and this mode features ray tracing, the same actually as the 30 FPS quality mode. The only difference what I found, and it's very hard to spot actually, I think the 30 FPS quality mode still has a slightly higher resolution, very minor, there's not much of a difference, but in regards of all the other features like ray tracing quality, lighting and shadow quality, stuff like that, the balanced mode and the quality mode are very much the same.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way. Lost my way.
And when we're now comparing the old performance mode, which is targeting 60 FPS, with the new 40 FPS fixed 40 FPS balanced mode, then I think the only difference actually what you can spot is the different lighting and of course ray tracing effects. But in regards of resolution, there is not much of a difference. I mean, no doubt that the quality and the balanced mode are delivering a slightly higher resolution compared to the performance mode, but we need to keep in mind, we're talking about 30, 40 versus 60 FPS.
Myself and I don't need to hide my foolish pride.
And now let's talk about PSSR and let's have a closer look. What is the difference between PSSR on and off? And as far as I can tell, it is more or less the same what we have in other games as well. As soon you turn on PSSR, you have additional noise, additional grain in the picture, and also on top some shadows actually flickering much more. So it is more or less actually the same issues what we have seen in other games as well. But if you now think that my recommendation would be to turn off PSSR, then you're actually wrong. Because what I found is, and this is the case in many other games as well, PSSR is better in motion. So with PSSR turned on, the motion quality in this game is better. It is not like a day and night difference as I have seen with Space Marine 2, but it is visible on my LG G4.
I will never leave again. I'm by your side. I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way. Lost my way.
So let's move on and let's talk about performance, and let's start with the 40 FPS mode first. And what I found is that there is no issues actually in regards of performance, because we're talking about a fixed 40 FPS mode, or performance, no matter what. So I couldn't find any issues or any frame drops during my testing. And of course we still have the old quality mode, which is targeting 30 FPS, but in my opinion, this is a very bad choice if you have a 120 Hz screen. Because the difference between the 30 FPS and 40 FPS mode in regards of image quality or graphical details, there is not much to talk about. Just a slightly higher, very minor, slightly higher resolution in the quality mode, which is targeting 30 FPS. But on the balanced mode, you gain actually 10 FPS, and the jump from 30 to 40 is actually a big one. And now let's talk about the performance mode, and we have to look a little bit closer here, because Remedy actually mentioned that they have increased the performance with the latest patch. So let's take a closer look on the performance with PSSR on versus off. And what I found is that PSSR is slightly more demanding compared to PSSR off, but not as seen in other games. So we're talking about 1, 2, maybe 3 FPS. So we are far away from having a 60 FPS experience on the PlayStation 5 Pro, even with PSSR turned off.
Miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way.
Okay, my friends, so that's it for this video, and it is very hard to recommend PSSR on or off. I mean, 30, 40, 60 FPS, my choice is very clear. I still prefer actually 60 FPS in this game, because ray tracing is nice, but I don't think it's worth to lose 20 FPS, okay? Or up to 20 FPS. That's my opinion, okay? So, but I get you. So ray tracing actually can make a game look much better. And in this case, ray tracing is really nice. I like it, but again, it's 20 FPS. It's a hard decision, hard choice. In regards of PSSR on and off, I prefer PSSR on in this game. I prefer PSSR on because it does look better in motion. It does look better when we're talking about very fine details. It is not over sharpening, and it is not flickering too much. You know, I know we have the issues with shadows and stuff like that, where PSSR is introducing actually more flickering compared to PSSR off. PSSR off, but that's why it's a hard decision, you know. So we need to keep this in mind. So this option, PSSR, and I don't know how many times I said this name already today, but this option here, or this feature, is not perfect in this game. It is very, very good in Space Marine 2. That's what I found. It is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. Space Marine 2, test this game if you like to have a proper, or like to see what a PlayStation 5 is actually capable of doing in regards of picture quality. It is or image quality. It is just a wow difference compared to the base PlayStation 5. Here, it's struggling, to be very honest. It's not perfect, full stop. It will be probably never perfect, but it's far away from having the same quality as in Space Marine 2. So I don't know what to recommend here. Put in the comment section which mode you like the best if you play this game with PSSR on, off, and of course, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.